Hello, and welcome to my live broadcast number 61, broadcasting from Auckland, New Zealand. Time here is 9 p.m. in the evening, and the date is the 10th of December. Just a couple of reminders before we go into the blog. Remember that the Kringle Society offers a peaceful solution to end global poverty. And we have a mission statement already in place. And a couple of congratulations here. One is to Israel Udin on his 100th broadcast on TBC. And the other one is to John Harder on his 200th broadcasts. Well done to both. Okay, tonight we're going to go over to the blog and just share the screen. Yes. Yeah. Present. Master key to TV success is to encourage fast duplication. And we'll go down to this massive growth campaign, which we're already in now. In the first column up here, the far left, is you get one person, those two get one each, and that's two, and two gets one each, and that's four, and so on and so on. 4, 8, 60, 32 to 64. The next column in is based over 3 people. You get 3. Those 3 go out and get 3 also, which is 9. And the 9 go out and find 3 each, and that's 27. Then you have the next third column in, based across 5. You find 5. Those 5 go down and find 5 each, makes it 125. And those, 25 days, and 25 also go down to 5, which is 125. Now this last period here, community growth, which is already in play with the cash flow coaching classes with Randy Wilson, you find 10, and those 10 also go out and find 10 each, makes 100, and so on and so on. By the time you're down to the 10th period, you should have 1 billion members in there. I haven't gone across this campaign growth chart before. Thought I'd better do it properly. And I've done this before too, but it's just, jogged the mind along a bit. What if I told you that we could reach our objective of gathering 1 billion members before the end of January 2019? Now that's 6 weeks away. Okay? Everything is in place perfectly to make that happen right now. Lack of belief is the only thing holding us back at this time, and I want to turn that around by the end of this article. Collectively, if we believe we can do this, we will achieve it. Let's start by looking at how this will benefit you and also all other members in TBC. Picture this in your mind. It's the end of January 2019. and the admin wallet is empty, and we have created 1 million billionaires and 1 billion millionaires, and tens of millions of small business owners accept 100% TBC for their goods and services. TBC is spendable, and we didn't need any banks or exchanges to make our coins liquid. We did that ourselves. TBC is just as good as paper money, because a billion people have made it so by coming together. No institution on earth would dare challenge the value of our TBC Kringle coins. No one would want to oppose an effort finally end poverty globally. People power is chanted in every corner of the earth. The only way to end poverty is through people power. And the people are sick of the corruption of the powers that be, and how unfair the current distribution of wealth is today. TBC is a movement of people power on a mission to end poverty globally. And with 1 billion members backing us up, we would be unstoppable. Let's say you are a TBC billionaire at the end of January 2019. Even if you are a member, even if a member only gets one whole TBC coin, they will become a TBC billionaire. It would bring you to complete financial peace of mind, right? You are set for your life. Your posterity is set for endless generations to come. This peace of mind will allow you to remain calm as we allow the world to catch up to this new dynamic of having 1 million billionaires and a billion millionaires. Love and respect will be our guide as we allow the world to catch up. You have plenty of Kringles to use to feed and clothe your family. We must put the mission first ahead of a mad dash to elevate our members into lifestyles of luxury. Luxury for all will come in time, but this is what I mean by saying we need to allow the world time to catch up. Peace of mind is the most valuable thing you can have, right? I, as admin, will set up a global database and will invite the poor of the earth to register in it. Now that's cool, that. Immediate help will be given to the poor as we connect 1 billion members to each sponsor 3 to 5 poor people in this database. Most poor people would be happy to get about 20 grains worth of Kringles as a kickstart. Then we would organize as we go and create job opportunities for all of the poor in our database. This will be a process, and at some point we will be able to declare the end of poverty in the year 2020. So that's only the following year. We hope to have this in place. And the way things are going now, running pretty close, this achievement creates power, political power, that we as a human race will no longer allow for you to dictate how the many live. This is why this mission must come first. This is why our members need to free themselves of the disease of greed, which is a byproduct of the system of artificial scarcity, even among the poor. Mad dashes to luxury must be discouraged, as I have said before. I don't want this article to be too long, so you will need to use your imagination of how all of your dreams will come true. Picture 2025, then 2030 through 2050. See the personal transformation of how you will live happily in complete abundance and prosperity. You must also remember this program is based across 7 generations. Pay close attention to what is said within the dashboard of the KCPO. It starts with rapid rewards, 2 who get 2, and so on. Look at the 2 who get 2 column in the Massive Growth Campaign poster. I just went through that poster a wee while back. Rewards is based on duplicating 2 who get 2 day by day. Periods become days in the Massive Growth Campaign, and in just 31 days, one leader could create 1 billion members below them. We already have millions of members, so this effort will not just come from one leader. We are much closer to the goal of having 1 billion members than what you might think. The master key is to encourage vast duplication. That is what is missing right now. There are 1,000 distractions within the TBC community right now, and most of these distractions plant seeds of doubt within the minds of our members. Encouragement is missing on a large scale. One idea that will completely heal our TBC community is to encourage fast duplication. We need to unify on that one idea. New members see a 24-hour and a 48-hour timers once they pay the admin fee. We need to rally around these timers and encourage the new members to use the script and instruction provided within the dashboard of the KCBO. Leaders need to stay on top of the growth happening below them using the genealogy tool in the KCBO and make sure they supply the needed cryptocurrencies to keep the duplication moving smoothly. All leaders should become cash centers locally to keep the speed of growth going. Okay, Kringles are magic coins. During the distribution phase of TBC, compared to market coins. With market coins, you can only sell what you have purchased. But in our coins are magic. The Cookie Rewards system allows our members the ability to assess an abundance of coins that are not purchased. During the redemption extension, even our newest members can have more coins than they can spend. We deliver on our promise to provide abundance. These major coins can allow mass quantities of people to immediately go full-time in TBC. The more full-time members we have, the faster we will grow. And we have this table down here. It starts with 4 grains, 8 grains, 12, 16, and so on and so on. It goes up 4 grains per. And you can choose whichever one you want to use, right up to 40 grains, which was the old equivalent to $100 to purchase. Okay. Now they've broken it down into bite sizes, so people around the world who ain't so financial can afford to purchase coins with a minimum of $10 where we have here, $20 and so on, 30. And I reckon this is a good thing, and it only lasts until the end of January 2019. There's some massive rewards in there. You can see them, doesn't matter which one you go in for. If you go in for, say, the 12 grain, look how much of the cookie rewards and the transaction is worth. That's huge. And if the admin wallet runs out, what happens then to the ones who decide they want to come in? And there's no more coins left. You can imagine the coins will rocket sky high. Okay? The final piece is now in place, the holiday promo. One of the things choking up fast duplication was that 40 grains was out of reach for so many, and that slowed up growth. Now sponsors can get compensated while new members have a tiered system to complete transactions. And that's that tiered system that we just came out of. Ones where people can afford to purchase based on their tiered section. In some countries, 4 grain is what can be earned daily or days worth of work at a typical job. In those countries, sponsors should be happy to receive 4 grain just for completing a simple transaction. A full-time sponsor would be blessed to do one transaction a day instead hard labor at a job for the same amount after 8 hours of work, right? Also, new members are encouraged to do multiple transactions during holiday promo because of the benefits come through accumulation within it. No matter where you are, or no matter where, this holiday promo allows you, in principle, to earn a day's worth of income just by doing one a day. If in your country the average pay is 20 grains a day, then that is what should be promoted as a starting point in your country. Like in New Zealand, 20 grains, they should be easy meat. In countries like New Zealand, Australia, anything smaller than that, I think, why bother? 20 grains and up to 40. Members having daily cash flow at or above average incomes in their countries will be able to show the benefits of going full-time in TBC. Lead by example. Get your cash flow going daily in TBC. People will respect that. Everyone just needs to get where they fit in on their first day as a new member, following the 5-day instructions on the dashboard of the KCBO. Sponsors recruit, and recruits quickly become sponsors, all in a single day. So 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, and 1,024, and so on is how fast a team would grow on a daily basis. You just need to believe it is possible and use all of the tools you are provided. Vast duplication is not enough. It is an idea, has no ongoing support on paper. It looks good, but it is missing something. Encourage fast duplication. Complete it. Encourage the idea of fast duplication into a cycle. Do it. And then encourage others to do it. I want to see and hear those 3 words everywhere in the TBC community. We need to focus on the meaning of those 3 words, and the broadcasters should be explaining these 3 words over and over again like a drumbeat. Picture in your mind the whole TBC community getting excited about these 3 words. Visualize all of the TBC members taking action based on these 3 words. See the growth of the community speed up because of it in your mind. This is the master key to TBC success, and it will open every door of success from the micro to the macro inside of the TBC community. This one key makes all doors open. So we're going to go back to the dashboard on the KCBO, and that's that one here, and it's all based on this: rapid 24-hour, rapid 48-hour. It's to, get to, and so on. It just continues on like that. No, what's wrong with this? Doesn't want to go downwards. Here we go. I don't know what that is. I won't play any of these videos because they're a bit too long, but they're there for you to go in and look at, and that's the first page that comes up when you open up your Kringleback office. Yeah. But what I will do is go down to the script. Here we go. What do you want to be? That's what you got to determine first. What do you want to be? Okay. Do you want to be that guy or that girl that goes up the right-hand side or the left-hand side? Okay. And I must say that I'm just going to make this a bit smaller, or maybe a bit bigger. Okay. What was I going to say? Whichever category you fall in, up here. And if you value out whatever Kringles you have, by the time everything closes off, you'll find you got quite a bit of money in there, even if you just went through with the gift. Okay? With the gift. And I don't know how many people have thought about this, but every member that is recruited and goes up onto the membership board, I believe there's 1 grain of gold goes up with every person that's up there. We all know what 1 grain is because we know what 4 grains is. 4 grains is $10. Okay. 2 grains is $5. So what is 1 grain? Is $2.50. And if I'm right, that's what the coin is valued at when it matures. And out of 7.5 billion global population, about 4 billion are the working class that support the children, seniors, and the disabled. And the TBC millionaires will provide far more jobs than there are in people in the world, creating zero unemployment and ending poverty forever. 1 billion TBC millionaires will each already have the means to create 5 to 10 job opportunities for the working class. And down there, 1 million TBC billionaires will provide liquidity to the TBC millionaires for job creation perpetually. Now, that all happens when the admin wallet is empty. Now, I'm going to scoot past this bit down here, and we're going to go into the 5 days of recruitment. Okay, first one, you receive the gift, then you go and complete the profile, pay the admin fee. Remember, there's a Join Me video blog that's come up. Invite 10 or more of your closest friends and family to receive the gift following the script. Sign up at least 2 of them before the 24-hour timer runs out. Do a transaction with your sponsor as early as the first day if you can. Verify the transaction on both sides of the KCBO. And that Join Me program that's at the top is pretty much like a Zoom, I would say, is if you have a new recruit and they're having problems filling and going into register them in the KCBO, then it's for, and you can walk them through. Okay. On day 2, help at least 2 that received the gift. You each get 2 paid sign-ups before the 48 timer runs out. That's on day 2. Day 3, complete the send button test. That is the migration test, that send button test. Then set up a wallet. The new wallet is the 009. View a send button meeting. Now we have actually 5 send button meetings worldwide. The English one for New Zealand starts tomorrow morning, 4 a.m. New Zealand time. The next one starts Wednesday morning, same time, 4 a.m. That's the next 4, which is French, Hindi, Bangladeshi, and the Cambodian. Those are all done on Wednesday. Okay. Day 4, set up a broadcast. And you set that up in YouTube and all that. And then in day 5, do a broadcast, submit your broadcast for admin approval inside the send button area Oh, KCBO. And I'll stop sharing there because I think my time's run out and I think old Bex wants to get on. Okay. Now, quite often I do a lot of these old blogs, but we can't forget about leaving the old blogs behind because they're important. For the oldies, it's fine for them, but for the new ones, they need to go through those old blogs also, so they know where they are. And I think the most important blog of all is the mission statement, because it has pretty much all the answers in there. Anyway, my time's up, and I'd like to thank Sister Carol. Thank you, Carol, for you're always there. Brother Darren, thank you, Brother Darren. And Brother Paul, thank you also, Brother Paul. Reserve, you're another one, he's always in there, brother. Anyway, same time tomorrow night. I wish you the best. Well, I don't know the time in a lot of your countries, but, I wish you the best of following day or the rest of your evening. So see you then.